To solve the problem of overpopulation on Earth, scientists have invented a shrinking technique that can shrink normal people to only 10 centimeters. When people become smaller, the cost is also reduced. A cookie in the normal world is enough to eat for several days in the mini world. Of course, the most important thing is that 10,000 yuan in the real world is equivalent to 1 million here. Because of this, many poor people decisively choose shrinking surgery and come to the mini world to turn over a salted fish and experience the joy of getting rich. This poor couple was moved. They wanted to enjoy themselves after working all their lives. There are 3 steps in the shrinking process. The first step is to shave all the hair on the body until you become a Martian. The second step is to extract teeth. The reason is that the shrinking technique can only shrink organic matter. It is said that once, a person was reluctant to extract his gold teeth, and his head exploded during the operation. The last step is very simple. Just put everyone in a room and wait. When the time comes with a ding, the operation is completed perfectly. The burly men on the bed have all become Barbie dolls. If you touch them with your hands, you are afraid that you might accidentally break their bones. You have to use a shovel carefully before the little people wake up. The doctor will implant 1:1 restored dentures in them. As for the hair on their bodies, they can only wait slowly. When Paul opened his eyes, the first thing he did was to find his wife. But he never expected that his wife would stand him up. His wife said that when her eyebrows were shaved, she regretted it at that time and didn't come. Paul was so angry that he turned into a rapper and said, "I became smaller just to help you realize your dream of becoming a rich woman. If you don't come, I will never let you go." Paul was so angry that he almost ate the phone, but it was just an incompetent rage. After all, he was only a 10-centimeter little person now. Paul came to his new home alone. Such a mansion. He didn't even dare to dream of it before. But what's the use? No matter how big the house is, he lives alone. Because the shrinking technique is irreversible. So soon, the divorce ring and the divorce agreement came. When Paul signed, he was disliked by the courier. "Can you please make the words bigger?" Paul, who was dumped by his wife, decided to restart his life in Lilliput. The first thing he did was to find a new wife. He dated a beautiful woman, but after kissing her, he found that he didn't feel in love. So Paul went to his old friend's indulgent party. He was depressed and wanted to indulge himself completely. Unexpectedly, the next day, Paul woke up on the floor of his friend's house and actually met the person he liked.